Okay, so children, how many students are in here already? 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 students. So we have to wait for another 5 minutes for the others, okay? Before we're going to start our class, because we're going to have your activity on your book about the types of angles. Because last time we had an activity, right? Did I given you some homework,
Yeah.
children? Okay. So we're going to have your homework later on, and then we're going to have after this one, we're going to check your homework after your activity. Uy, this one is a little bit 153 is just easy. Uy. What is the page of your assignment last time, homework last time? Sophia? Oh, it's in page 146 in 147. And we are not yet done with 149. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we have to wait for the others maybe for about 2 minutes for them to join in, okay? And then we're going to move on. We're going to move on with our topic, which is the types of angles. We have the right angles, acute angles, and the obtuse angle. So what are they? Okay, so let's wait for 2 minutes more. Okay, so maybe the others are not going to join us in. So maybe they are late. So while waiting for them, I will just going to play the video about our lesson for today. Okay, children? Listen carefully because later on we're going to have a little bit discussion in some activities because we're going to check your homework last time. I am fast. Can you follow? Can you follow, children? Or teacher is so fast? Okay.
Smile and learn.
Hey, hello. How are you doing? I was just about to start my daily exercise routine to keep my nuts and screws in shape. What I like most is doing yoga. I am pretty good at it. Thanks to my body, I can bend myself easily to every angle. Do you know what an angle is? You don't? I'll tell you about it. An angle is the space between two straight lines that start at the same point. For example, right now, I am tracing an angle with my body. The straight lines of an angle are called segments. And the point where both lines meet is called the vertex. In my body, the vertex would be my hips and the segments, the upper and lower parts of my body. We measure angles in degrees. Degrees indicate how open each angle is. Depending on the angle opening, we classify angles in acute angles. Are those angles that measure less than 90 degrees. Right angles are those angles that measure 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are those angles that measure more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Flat angles are those angles that measure exactly 180 degrees. This is my favorite pose. It's easy peasy. Reflex angles measure more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. See how good I am at this pose? Look, I could stretch even more. Ouch! I think I overdid it a little. Well, that's a full rotation angle. These angles measure 360 degrees. I think that's the last time I'm trying this pose. It hurts! Have you seen how many angles I can bend my body into? Even though today is not my day, let's recap what we've learned. An angle is the space between two straight lines that we call segments, and the point where both lines meet is called the vertex. To classify angles, we measure their opening. This is measured in degrees. Depending on the angle opening, angles can be acute. They measure less than 90 degrees. Right. They measure exactly 90 degrees. Obtuse. They measure between 90 and 180. Flat. They measure exactly 180 degrees. Reflex. They measure more than 180 degrees. Full rotation. They measure 360 degrees. And that is all about angles. I hope you've learned a lot, friends. I think I'm going to call an ambulance.
Okay, so one more, children. I'm going to replay one more, okay? Listen carefully, and later on, I'm going
How
to
are you
ask
doing?
you.
I was just about to start my daily exercise routine to keep my nuts and screws in shape. What I like most is doing yoga. I am pretty good at it. Thanks to my body, I can bend myself easily to every angle. Do you know what an angle is? You don't? I'll tell you about it. An angle is the space between two straight lines that start at the same point. For example, right now, I am tracing an angle with my body. The straight lines of an angle are called segments, and the point where both lines meet is...
Okay, so we are done with this one, children, last time, right? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what do you call the point at the middle of the angle? At the center of the angle? Huh?
A vertex.
Okay, it is a vertex. Okay, so what do you call this? These lines? They are the segments of the angle or the arm of the angle. So if we're going to say this one, what are the rays of the angle? These are the rays of the angle. So it's starting from the vertex, going there, and in here. Okay, now we're going to move on, children. Okay, so angle is what? Angle is the space between two lines. Okay, between two lines meet together. at some point. Okay, now we're going to move on. We are just having a recap of our past lesson, children, okay?
It's called the vertex. In my body, the vertex would be my hips and the segments, the upper and lower parts of my body.
There you go.
We measure angles in degrees. Degrees indicate how open.
Okay, so children, we measure angles by means of degree. And we measure angle by the means of your protractor. Do you know protractor, children? I already showed you last time, right? What does protractor means in Thai? Is it the same, right? Protractor, right? Suvia, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to move on, children.
Each angle is. Depending on the angle opening, we classify angles in acute angles. Are those angles that measure less than 90 degrees? Right angles are those angles that measure 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are those angles that measure more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Flat angles are those angles that measure exactly 180 degrees. This is my favorite pose. It's easy peasy. Reflex angles measure more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. See how good I am at this pose? Look, I could stretch even more. Ouch! I think I overdid it a little. Well, that's a full rotation angle. These angles measure 360 degrees.
Done. Be done.
I think that's the last time I'm trying this pose. It hurts! Have you seen how many angles I can bend my body into? Even though today is not my day. Let's recap what we...
Okay, so children, how many types of angles have you seen? Okay, so we have 6 types of angles. Okay, so we have the acute angle, the obtuse angle, the right angle, flat angle, reflex angle, and the full rotation angle. Okay, what are they? So we're going to have
We've
some.
learned. An angle is the space between two straight lines that we call segments, and the point where both lines meet is called the vertex. To classify angles, we measure their opening. This is measured in degrees. Depending on the angle opening, angles can be acute. They measure less than 90 degrees.
Okay, so we have the first one, the acute angle. The acute angle is less than 90 degrees. Okay, less than 90 degrees. We're going to have that one later on, more examples. Now we're
Right.
going to move
They
on
measure
with
exactly.
the right angle. Right angle, they measure exactly 90 degrees. No more 91 degrees. 90 degrees, that is right angle. Okay, now we're going to move on.
Obtuse. They measure
Okay, now we're going to have the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle measures more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Okay, now we're going to go on.
between
Children.
90 and 180 degrees. Flat.
Now we're going to have flat angle. Flat angle is exactly 180 degrees. No more, no less. 180 degrees, that is flat angle. Do you understand, children? Now we're going to move on.
They
to the
measure
next
exactly
angle.
180 degrees. Reflex.
The
They
reflex
measure
angle. Reflex angle, they measure more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees. We're going to have that one later on. For
more
example,
than 180 degrees.
And we have the
Full rotation. They measure
Full rotation is exactly 360 degrees. No more, no less, children. Exactly 360 degrees. Okay, now we're going to have one more example, children. That is the easiest. That is the simplest video of our lesson. Okay, so just a moment, I will just going to share you my screen, and then we're going to have some activity. Okay, children? No, baby. Don't disturb me. Just a moment, please. No, maybe daw. There you go. Just a moment, children. I will just going to show you my screen. Do not eat it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so first we're going to have the types of angles. Types of angles, children. Now we have the number one. Number one is the acute angle. Acute angle. Here we go. Acute angle. Acute angle. Okay, so acute angle is less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees. Less than 90 degrees. Okay, so example of acute angle. So less than 90 degrees, we have from 1 to 89, children. 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees, 7, 8, 9, 10 until 89. They are acute angle. Okay, so if it's 20 degrees, it is acute angle. Do you understand, children? Can you follow? 60 degrees, it is an acute angle. Why? 60 is less than 90.เข้าใจไหม? Do you understand? Can you follow?
Yes.
Yes. We have 43 degrees. 43 degrees is an acute angle. ทำไม? Because 43 is less than 90. Okay, one more. We have 65 degrees. 65 degrees is an acute angle. Okay, one more. 89 degrees. It is an acute angle. Okay, so they are all acute angle. 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees angle, 4 degrees, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 until 89. They are all acute angles. Now we're going to move on with the next one. We have the right angle. Right angle. Right angle is measured 90 exactly. Exactly 90 degrees. Exactly 90 degrees. If the angle is measured 90 degrees, that is right angle. No more 91, 92. My child. Okay? That is 90 degrees. Now we're going to move on with number 3. Number 3, we have the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Obtuse angle are those angles. Angles measured more than 90 degrees. Okay? Angle measured. Angles measured more than 90 degrees, children. 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Okay, for example, we have 91 degrees. 91 degrees is an obtuse angle. If we say 91 degrees, it is an obtuse angle. Tamay. Why? Because it is more than 90 degrees in less than 180 degrees. Okay, we have 67. We have 150 degrees. What if it is 150 degrees? Is it an obtuse angle or a right angle, children? What, children? Is it obtuse or right angle? What type of angle is 150 degrees, children? Anybody? Anybody? 150 degrees, is it an obtuse angle, right angle, or an acute angle, children? Hello? No one is answering me. Okay, so 150 degrees is an obtuse angle. Why? Because it is less than 180 degrees. Can you follow?
No.
No? Who is that? Yeah. Just look at my example. Now we have here. Okay, so we're going to have this one. 91 degrees until. We're just going to put this one. Okay, 91 degrees until 179 degrees. Any angle measured from here. 91 degrees up until 179. They are obtuse angle. How about acute angle? From 1 degree until 89 degrees. They are acute angle. We are talking about degrees, children, okay? Now we're going to move on. Now we're going to move on with number 4. How about the right? We are finished with the right angle. So we're going to move on with are those angles measure exactly 180 degrees. Measure exactly 180 degrees. Okay. Now, can you follow? Now we're going to move on with the reflex angle. Reflex angle. Reflex angle. Reflex angle. Okay, so reflex angle. So we have number 5, reflex angle. Number 5, we have key number 5, reflex angle. Okay, so reflex angles are angles measures more than 180 degrees. Okay, angles measures more than 180 degrees and degrees and less than 180 degrees. We're just going to make it smaller. So, can you still read this one? 32. Can you still read, children?
Yes.
Okay. Can you follow? Yes or no?
Little bit.
A little bit. Okay, we're going to move. I'm just going to write it down now, and then we're going to have some activity later on, okay? So that you can understand more. Please. Okay, 180 degrees. So we have here, if reflex angles measures more than 180. So that would be 181 degrees until less than 360 degrees. No, I'm wrong with this one. 360 degrees. So this one is 359 until 359 degrees. That is a reflex angle. And then the last one we have, after we have the fold rotation. We have the fold rotation, number 6. Fold rotation. So fold rotation is an angle measures exactly 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Okay. Okay. Now here we go, children. These are the types of angles. Okay, we're going to go on again. Okay, we have number 1, the acute angle. Acute angle is measured less than, those angles who measures less than 90 degrees. Okay, so what is less than 90 degrees? Children, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 until 89. They are less than 90. Am I? Can you follow? Can you follow, children? No one is answering me. Huh? Yeah, said okay. How about the others? Someone told me no. Who is that?
Focus 1.
Focus 1. What are the numbers that... Okay, so children, what are the numbers that is less than 90? What are the numbers that is less than 90? Anybody, could you please give me a number that is less than 90? Sophia.
Acute angle.
No. Could you please give me a number that is less than 90? Numbers.
43.
43. What else? Yeah.
1.
1. What else? What else?
2.
2. What else?
3.
3. What else?
4. 1 to 89.
Okay, 1 to 89. Okay, so you have seen an angle. Do you know an angle, right, children? You have seen in the video a while ago. So any angle that measures 1 until 89 degrees, they are called acute angles. เข้าใจไหม เข้าใจไหมคะ Okay. Now we're going to move on with the next angle. We have the right angle. Right angle is an angle that exactly 90 degrees. If the angle measures 90 degrees, that is right angle. เข้าใจไหม
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle are the angles that measured more than Okay, more than 90 degrees. What are the numbers that is more than 90 degrees, children? More than แปลว่าอะไร
132.
Okay, 132. What else? What else?
Teacher,
Yes.
repeat again, please.
What are numbers that is more than 90? Could you please give me a number that is greater than 90? 90 ไง
91.
91. What else? What else?
91. 2.
91, 92. What else?
91 to 179.
Okay, 191 to 179. Those are the angles. Okay, angles that measure more than, or numbers that are more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Okay, so if the angle is measured 91 to 179, that is an obtuse angle. เข้าใจไหม Can you follow?
Yes.
Yes. Now we're going to move on with the flat angle. Flat angle measures exactly 180 degrees, no more, no less. If the angle measures 180 degrees, that is an flat angle. That is a flat angle. Do you understand, children?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to move on with number 5. We have reflex angle. Reflex angle are angles that measures more than 180 degrees. What are the numbers that are more than 180 degrees, children? In less than 360. Could you please give me an example? Could you please give me a number? Boom. More than 180 degrees. Number that is more than 180. Anybody? Number that is more than 180 degree. 180. Anybody?
181.
More than. Yeah, more than. More than 180. More than 180. Number that is more than 180. 181. What else?
39.
More than ไง more than แปลว่าอะไร more than แปลว่าอะไร Sophia? More than 180. Sophia?
190.
Okay, 190. It is greater than 180 degrees. What else? What else? Okay, any number that starts with 181 until 359, those are numbers that greater than 180 and less than 360. Any angle that starts with this one, any angle that measures with these numbers, we call them the reflex angle. Can you follow? Can you follow, children? Yeah. 200, yes. Boom, 200 is correct. More than, what do you mean more than? More than or greater than? In Thai, greater than, yeah. Sophia, greater than means?
มากกว่า กว่า
less than means
น้อยกว่า
น้อยกว่า okay มากกว่า okay so we have reflex angle are those angle that measures more than มากกว่า more than 180 and less than น้อยกว่า less than 360 เข้าใจไหมยายา
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to move on with number 6. Number 6, we have the fold rotation. Fold rotation angle. This angle measures exactly 360 degrees. So this is very easy. If the angle measures 360 degrees, that is fold rotation angle. Can you follow? Okay, I'm going to give you an angle, the degree of an angle, and you tell me if it is acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, flat angle, reflex angle, or fold rotation. Okay, Mai?
Okay.
Okay. So let me see how many students are in here. 35, so maybe 30. 31. 13 students. Okay. So here we go. How about 90 degrees? What kind of angle is this? 90 degrees. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Children, anybody? Anybody? Okay, Sophia.
A right angle.
All right, angle. Great job, Sophia. Next, we're going to have 180 degree angle. 180 degrees. What kind of angle is it? No. What kind of angle is it? 180 degrees. Sophia?
A flat angle.
A flat angle you can see on your screen, children. Next we have obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. What kind of angle is it? 360 degrees. What kind of angle is it, children? 360 degrees. Anybody? Okay, Sophia, is that you who raised your hand? Sophia, go on.
A full rotation.
Okay, a fold rotation angle. Okay, how about if we have 1 degree? What kind of angle is it? 1 degree. 1 degree angle. Anybody? Focus 1. 1 degree. Is it acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, flat angle, reflex angle, or fold rotation angle? Focus 1.
Okay, please.
1 degree. What kind of angle is the 1 degree angle? 1 degree only, 1 degree. Sophia, could you please help? Focus 1. 1 degree.
An acute angle.
Acute angle. Why? Because it is less than 90 degrees. Okay. How about 300? Again. How about 190 degrees? 190 degrees. What type of angle is it? 190 degrees. 190 degrees, children. 190 degrees. Anybody? Is it you, Sophia, who raised her hand? No one is raising her hand?
A reflex angle.
Reflex angle. Who cannot understand, children? Could you please raise your hand? Focus 1. 9. Am I going to repeat again? Okay, so we have types of angle. Okay, so we studied about angles last time, right, children? So we're going to measure. Supposedly, we're going to measure. Anyway, we are really going to measure an angle because it is in our lesson, children. So we have different types of angles according to their measurement. Okay, so we have number 1, acute angle. What are acute angles? Acute angle is an angle that measures less than 90 degrees. When we say less than, nói qua 30 อะไรนะ 90 nói qua 90. Okay, degrees. Okay, degrees. Okay, so if we have, what are the numbers that is less than 90, children? What are the numbers that is less than 90? Yeah. Yeah. What are the angles that is less than 90? Yeah. You raising your hand, yeah? Okay, what are the numbers that is less than 90? Nói qua ngay some Kausip. Yeah. Sophia, could you please give some numbers?
Repeat again, please.
What are the numbers that are less than 90? Numbers that are less than 90.
55.
65. What else?
1.
What else? What else?
1 to 89.
Okay. Who is that? Is that Yaya or Focus 1? Who's answering?
Focus 1.
Focus 1. Okay. So those numbers, okay. Degrees, we're going to use degrees, okay? Those angles that measures 1 degree until 89 degrees are what we call the acute angle. Can you follow Focus 1?
Yes.
Yes. Now we're going to move on with right angle. How about if it is more than 89? Okay, so we have right angle. Right angle is an angle that measures 90 degrees. 90 degrees, it is right angle. Not acute angle, not obtuse angle, not flat angle, not reflex angle, not full rotation. Kau jay mai? Do you understand, children? Okay, any angle that measures 90 degrees, that is a right angle 90 degrees. Okay, Mai? Can you follow? Focus 1, Yaya?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now we're going to move on with the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle measured more than 90 degrees. 90 degrees, guys. Okay. So we're going to have 90 degrees. What are the numbers that are more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees? Children. More than 90 degrees. Greater than 90 but less than 180. What are the numbers? Can you please give me some? Okay, if it is more than 90, you will going to start with 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 until 179. Any angle that measures 91 until 179, they are obtuse angle. Can you follow? Tell me if you cannot follow. No, if you can follow, yes. Do you understand, children? Can you follow?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you are right, Book. 125, that is less than 180. Okay, now we're going to move on with the flat angle. Flat angle measures exactly 180. Okay, yes, 111, that is an obtuse angle. That is the measurement. Okay, flat angle measures exactly 180 degrees. If you're going to measure an angle in the measurement is 180 degrees, that is flat angle. Now we're going to move on with the reflex angle. Okay, angles measures more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. Okay, so what are the numbers that more than 180? We have 181 until 359. They are the reflex angle. Now we're going to move on with the number 6, the pole rotation angle. Any angle that measures 360 degrees, they are the pole rotation angle. Okay, so let me show you another video so that you can understand, because you cannot understand me if I'm just going to talk and talk, okay? Hi. There you go. Just a moment, children, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, just a moment, children, okay? So we have here the different types of angles, okay? We're going to have 4 types of angles. Okay. Just a moment. I'm going to share to you my screen.
Hello friends, welcome to a new happy learning video. Look at these images. Do you know
Just a moment, children, because the internet is weak. You know what's happening? It keeps on rotating again.
what we're looking at? Exactly, they are angles. And today we are going to learn many things about them. An angle is a space between 2 intersecting lines or surfaces that emerge from the same point called vertex. If you look around, we are surrounded by angles, like the ones this clock handles. Or an ice cream cone makes. The unit of measure.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I am talking, but my microphone was off. Okay, so this is what we call an angle, children. Okay, so that's why I am telling you a while ago, if you know a protractor, because we're going to measure an angle on our next lessons. Okay, so we're going to measure this space. Okay, this space, that is the angle, what we call the angle, the space provided by 2 intersecting lines that met in a point called vertex, children. Okay, so this is what I am telling you. If you're going to measure this one, you are going to use the sign degrees. Okay, so that is for the measurement of an angle. Now we're going to
Measure
move on.
of angles is
See?
the degree.
This one. This
And the
angle.
most important angle of all is this one.
Okay, this is 90 degrees. You don't need to measure this one because we already know this is 90 degrees. This is straight in here. That is 90 degrees. That is a right angle. Okay, it measures 90 degrees.
It's called
Amen.
a right angle and it measures 90 degrees. The tiny zero you can see in the right upper part of the number
Okay,
90.
so this is a sign for degree, or you can just write the word degree. You understand, children? Degree is the one that I have written in the PowerPoint a while ago, or you can use this sign. เข้าใจไหม? Do you understand, children?
Yes.
Yes, okay. This one is 90 degrees. This symbol read as 90 degrees. Okay, now we're going to move on.
Symbol that represents all angles. We say that a right angle is the most important one because it is the one that is used to compare all of the other angles. The angles that are smaller than a right angle are called acute angles, and they measure less than 90 degrees, like all of these.
Okay, so children, we have this one. We have the 90 degrees, right? What if it is smaller than 90 or less than 90? Okay, this is an acute angle less than 90 degrees. เข้าใจไหม? Do you understand, children? No one is answering. Now we're going to move on.
And the angles that are bigger than a right angle are called obtuse angles and measure more than 90 degrees, like all of these. To know the degrees that an angle measures, we need to use this instrument, which is called a protractor.
Okay, so this is what I'm telling you, a protractor. Okay, protractor, if I'm going to spell it slowly. This one to measure the angle. There you go.
So we need to place the straight part of the protractor over one of the sides of the angle, making the vertex and the central point of the protractor meet. After this, we need to look at the protractor line on the other side of the angle and look at what number it says. These are the degrees that an angle measures.
70 degrees.
Easy peasy,
Okay,
huh?
so this one is 70 degrees. What kind of an angle is this, children? What kind of angle is this, or what type of angle is it? Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah.
Sophia?
And acute.
An acute angle. Great job, Sophia. Now we're going to move on.
Let's practice. We said that a right angle is 90 degrees. Let's see. We'll get the protractor and indeed, a right angle is 90 degrees. We haven't fooled you, huh? Now, let's measure this angle. Let's see how much it measures. 45 degrees. It's an acute angle because it is smaller than a right angle. And now, we're going to check out how much this other angle measures. 100.
What type of... Okay, so children, what type of angle is this? 120 degrees. Acute, obtuse, or right angle? Anybody? 120 degrees. Obtuse, acute, or right angle? We're only going to have the three types of angle, the three basic types of angle. Sophia, acute, obtuse, or right angle?
And obtuse.
And obtuse angle, greater.
And 20 degrees. Of course. It's an obtuse angle because it measures more than 90 degrees. Imagine that instead of being 120, it measures 180.
Okay, so what kind of angle is this? It measures 180 degrees, children. That is a flat angle. I'm going to let you copy this one next time, okay? Because now we don't have enough time.
80. Do you know what this angle is called? We call it a straight angle.
Okay, so we have here a straight angle or a flat angle, just the same.
Hey, and what about if it measures 360
It could
degrees?
be a perfect-
Well, that's a complete or full angle. It's complete as can be. A circumference measures 360 degrees. What a discovery! Measuring angles is easy peasy.
Okay, did you understand, children, our lesson for today? Did you understand? Did you understand, children?
Yes.
A little
Yes.
bit.
A little bit. Okay, it's okay. We're going to have another recap tomorrow, children. Okay, we're going to have a recap tomorrow again. Okay. So for those who did not understand, we're going to have a recap of our lesson for tomorrow again. And I will going to let you make some activities tomorrow, not now, okay? Okay, children. Are we okay? Your activity will be tomorrow. Do you understand, children?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to stop in here because if we're going to have your activity today, now we're going to be lack of time. Okay. So that's all for today. See you again for tomorrow for our math subject. Bye bye, children.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody.